What's good? What's poppin'? It's your boy Ali, man. I'm back like I left my keys because you know what? I did. On today's episode of the Ali Show, sit back and watch, sit back and listen. You know what time it is. Late July, which means preseason football is about to pop off. The world been waiting on this. People, teams ain't winning. Baseball, other topics. World news is out. But one thing everybody is waiting on is what? Football, the Americans game behind baseball. And one thing about NFL preseason, these folks trying to make the team. But before I speak on that, I want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, my soul, for liking, watching, viewing, to all my viewers out here in America, all three of y'all. I appreciate y'all. But on today's episode, episode 5, guess what we doing? I'm doing NFL Power Rankings. I'm doing 1 through 5, all the way to the season start. All 32 teams. Okay? And if you guys are ready, take some of this bright and early because it's bright and early. You hear what I'm saying? NFL Power Rankings. At number 1, you got to go with who? The defending champions. Because one thing they don't have a problem with is popping the champagne. Because the champagne still popping. Ain't no stopping the champagne from popping. The Philadelphia Eagles. So like I said, the Eagles are the top team right now. They're the top dog. They're the team you got to beat. You know what I'm saying? They got many players leaving, and they got a lot of players returning. One thing they do have is Saquon Barkley, and he's back, and he's live again. Could he win the MVP this year? 30 touches a game? I always said if Saquon get 30 touches a game, they will win the game. They are expected to repeat if they can. Baltimore Ravens. Like I said, this is Ali's personal NFL Power Rankings. I'm doing all 30 teams. I'm doing 1 through 5 right now on this episode of Sit Back and Watch, Sit Back and Listen, the Ali Show. So sit back and watch, sit back and listen. And also, like I said, number 2, Baltimore Ravens. They had 11 picks in the draft. They was pretty eventful. They got Malachi Starks from Georgia. Anybody that watch Georgia football, they drafted Malachi Starks, and he will be playing safety, if not DB. But I think they're going to move him to safety, and that'll be a great thing. The best running back quarterback duo is who else? Other than Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley, you got Lamar and you got Derrick Henry, the big boy Henry. And guess in addition, they pick up Hopkins. So they saying his stuff is declining. However, Hopkins with Lamar, his scramble ability, they defense is a good chance they can. At number 3, right now we have nothing but the Kansas City Chiefs coming at you live in person. Pat Mahomes coming off a mediocre season. I'm talking about very mediocre, and they still went to the playoffs. They still went to the Super Bowl. Travis Kelce coming off a iffy season because that's all behind Mahomes. Can Mahomes turn it around and get that team balling and get that team moving and get that team popping like they should be? I think they can. They got Rice back. They picked up a few people in the draft, which is well needed at line, at defensive line, and at offensive line. But overall, if they could get past Cincinnati in the playoffs, the AFC is tough. If they get past Cincinnati, get past all these guys in the AFC, Cincinnati, Josh Allen, In Baltimore, they will once again be back in the playoffs, back in the Super Bowl. Will they play Philadelphia Eagles? We don't know. We got to see who's going to come out the North, the NFC North, NFC South, NFC West, NFC everything. At number 4, we got nothing but Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills at number 4 on the power ranking. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Josh Allen is a baller. He know how to scramble around, make plays. He know how to extend plays. He's a tough cookie, man. He's a tough quarterback. They negotiating Cook's contract right now. This year they said he was working on trying to get a new deal. This is what I'm saying. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are serious. They drafted Coleman last year. He was iffy. He came, showed up sometimes when he could, but they drafted well. They drafted Max Harrison. He's a great DB. They need help at DB. They grabbed a nice defensive tackle in TJ Sanders. London Jackson in the draft. Kendon Parker in the draft. They still need help at receiver. They still are kind of iffy at receiver. They go as far as Josh Allen will take them. They got a good balanced game, running, passing. That's because of Josh. Josh do a lot of running, a lot of scrambling, extended plays. He's a great player. And I got them on Ollie's power ranking. Buffalo Bills at number 4. And at number 5, coming in at number 5 on the power ranking, Ollie's power ranking. Sit back and watch. Sit back and listen. This is the Ollie Show. Once again, I told you, I'm at number 5. I'm doing Oliver's power ranking. Ollie's power ranking. NFL. At number 1, Philadelphia Eagles. At number 2, Baltimore Ravens. Lamar, Henry. It's going to be a tough item for the boys. At number 3, I got the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes went to the Super Bowl on a mediocre season. So imagine him turning that season around this year, which I know he will do. Kelsey's back. Rice will be back. He was hurt. The Hopkins things didn't work out. They let him go. I got them at 3. At number 4, once again, like I said, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. I got them at number 4 on Ollie's Power Ranking on the Ollie Show. I got him at number 4. Josh Allen is a tough cookie. He's a tough outing. He's always willing to play hard. He's somebody to pay attention on the fantasy football level. If anybody does that on the FanDuel level. At number 5, though, on the power rankings of Ollie's power rankings, I got Detroit. Detroit Lions at 5. Like I said, I'm doing all 32 teams. They are becoming easier with time. They have a good balanced run game, balanced game. They drafted well also. Laporta coming back, great tight end. He's in the top 5. They got Goff. They lost their defensive coordinator, so we definitely have to see what the coordinator going to look like on defense, what kind of defensive schemes he's going to run. He's out there in New York, New Jersey, playing with the Jets. They got that two-headed monster at running back there, Gibbs, Montgomery. Montgomery blew his ACL, but I think he'll be back. Laporta is Goff's favorite target. If y'all haven't noticed, they got Williams. He's a good receiver, but Laporta is that man's favorite target. And they will be airing it out. They drafted well. Dan Campbell loves this type of team because he's built from that. He comes from that cloth of toughness, grit. Detroit is a great city. Speaking of Detroit, if you guys seen the fight last night, Clarissa Shields whooped that girl tail last night out there in Detroit. Tony Harrison made a comeback fight last night, and they both won in Detroit. So the Detroit fans are very loyal to their people, to their homegrown people, to their sports team. So, like I said, the Detroit Lions, I got them at 5 on the power rankings of Ollie's power rankings. I'm doing all 32 teams. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be beautiful. I'm going to run down my top 5 again. I'm doing all 32. This is the top 5. At number 1, you got the Champagne Poppers in Philadelphia. On the Champagne, you got Philadelphia Eagles on Ollie's show, Power 5 top rankings. 32. 32 football teams are getting ranked and judged by Ollie in the Ollie show. Sit back and watch, sit back and listen. At number 2, Baltimore Ravens. On the power rankings, I got Baltimore Ravens. Henry, Lamar, they just too much. Can they get over the Pat Mahomes kryptonite? At number 3, Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes coming off a dismal, when I said dismal, mediocre season. Can he turn it around and get them Chiefs? Oh, oh. Can he get them back to where they need to be in the Super Bowl, but winning this time and not getting blown out like they did last year to the Champagne Poppers of the Philadelphia Eagles? At number 4, Josh Allen and them tough ass Buffalo Bills. They haven't been to the Super Bowl since the 90s, and we know what happened with that in the 90s. 4 straight appearances, 4 straight losses. And coming in at number 5, the Detroit Lions, Dan Campbell, the two-headed monsters, Gibbs and Montgomery out there in the backfield, Jared Goff, and them gritty ass Detroit Lion fans. Those are my power rankings for the top 5. 6 through 10 will be coming up this week. So tune in, watch, like, subscribe. It's your boy Ali. I'm back like I left my keys. To you FanDuel people, to you fantasy football people, to all the football fans all across the world and the globe. Football is here. The Hall of Fame game is this Thursday, so which means everybody is getting ready to party. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching today. And more episodes will be coming because we got a lot of teams to talk about and we got a lot of time. It's your boy Ali. I'm back like I left my keys because you know what? I did.